school for this boys soccer match between the Livonia Bulldogs and your own Hornell Red Raiders.
So hello everybody and welcome to tonight's game between Hornell and Livonia, and they're going to do the starting lineups. Connor Feehan.
Number 5, James Pisano.
Number 5, James Pisano.
Number 6, Keegan Dennis.
Keegan Dennis, number 6.
Number 9, Austin Fuentes. Number 11,
There's number 9, Austin Francis. Number 11, Charlie Roberts. Number 14, Nicholas Coyle. Number 15, Brady O'Keefe. Number 16, Ryan Matzik. Number 17, Nicholas Stetter. Number 22, Colin Ulark. And Gavin Woolston in goal.
And now, here are your seniors for the Hornell Red Raiders. Number 17.
Not sure if this will, how good this will pick up, but we'll see as I got to lighten up the camera.
Number 21, Spencer Hopper.
Guess the parents are coming back out with them.
Number 13, Andrew Davis.
They should be facing us. There's no crowd over that way. Andrew Davis. That was Spencer Hopper that just came out. Eric Ross. Davin Oyer.
This is the front.
Gennaro Pico.
And number 3, Jack.
Oops, you got a little too much light there. There we go. So it's going to be, they're going to do the national anthem. We're going to take a quick break just because I get flagged for, believe it or not, when they play the national anthem through the ads. So we'll be back after this.
The Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Okay, here we go. Saw the standings earlier. Hornell in third place, Livonia in second. So Livonia in the white, they're going from right to left. Hornell in the red, going from left to right. Up front, nice pass. Nobody guarding the opposite side, and just wide left that time.
Livonia had a chance there, but Roberts couldn't finish it off. That's Charlie Roberts, senior midfielder.
Gennaro Pico, one of the seniors, the outgoing seniors, they hopefully will be able to play the halftime or the introductions of the seniors that they did before the game at halftime here, so stay tuned for that.
Nice move from Ross there. He just put it between Nicholas Coyle's legs and ended up getting right through him. So, I mean, obviously you got to take it away afterward, but really nice move. Right here on the sideline, on this sideline, the close sideline.
Moves on the other side. King at Dennis, number 6 for Livonia.
Blocked, but right comes right back out to Roberts. And now it'll get cleared a little ways.
Demaine Dixon, number 12, clears that one for Hornell. Centered. A little too far. Nice block by Marco Pico that time.
Definitely.
Ryan Matzek winding up that time, number 16 for Livonia. Last game before sectionals for both teams. Nice kick that time by Brady O'Keefe, but unable to get it to. It's a long kick, and those you have to be almost perfect when you direct kick from that far. It's going to go out of bounds on the far side. Andrew Davis makes chase. He can still keep walking up further there. He keeps faking it. Alfie Whiteley goes out of bounds.
I was just looking at Livonia's schedule thus far, and they started out the season 13-0 before they lost to Aquinas, which is Class A, so it's not a team they're going to have to deal with.
And they only lost 2-1.
Yeah, they only lost 2-1, which is in Rochester, which is just crazy.
Well, it just tells you every year. Just they had that one off year that Hornell ended up winning sectionals there a couple years ago, but they just seem to churn out the good teams up in Livonia. Effingham sends it across Emo to Whiteley. Looked like Whiteley was going to be offsides, but no call.
Yeah, he would have been offsides had he touched it, but the ref already had his hand up in the air signaling it. But Roberts crossing again. Austin Francis was the target on that one, and it was a nice job from, I think it was Demaine Dixon who was right there on him to make sure that he couldn't get a shot off, and instead ended up forcing him to push it out of bounds.
Nice stop. Shot that time by Roberts.
Nice stop by Oyer.
Emo, O'Keefe, and Keegan Dennis mixing it up on the far side. Throw in. Austin Francis is going to go out of bounds for a corner kick, I believe. No,
it went off of Francis. Yep. I don't know. I can't tell who that is. I think it's Gennaro Pico. He kicked it right off of Francis, and then it went out of bounds. So, because when it hit Francis, it redirected. So.
Don't forget, this is homecoming weekend. Tomorrow night, there's the homecoming king and queen candidates for Hornell. It's at halftime of the Hornell East Rochester football game, East Rochester Gananda, tomorrow night, right here on Pike Sports YouTube channel. Back and forth again up to Roberts. Roberts sends it up. Ooh, looked like a hold there, no call. It was Ulock, number 22, getting pestered by Demaine Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon got lucky on that one that there wasn't a call, but...
And kick cleared back out by the defense.
Yeah, they're definitely letting them play, so...
Like I said, the JVs, there was a lot of kids being knocked down. There was only one official, but they did not call very many fouls. Not much action on the Livonia side of the field yet. There's Whiteley. Whiteley.
Oh,
Oh, and he's going to be...
that is...
Is there no call?
Apparently not. No, there is. They did blow the whistle.
Let's take a look here. It's hard to tell exactly, but from our distance, just looked like it was from behind.
Yeah, it was definitely from behind. Definitely got lucky there, and
I wasn't really lucky.
well, no, I mean like lucky not to get a card.
Well, I definitely didn't look intentional or anything like
No,
that.
no,
I think he was
but-
trying to go from, they usually don't call that unless it's malicious, you know what I mean, that I've ever seen. That it's way out of the realm of being behind him, but it wasn't that too bad that time.
Oh, nice save.
Nice save by Gavin Woolston. A little too far for everybody. Today's game is brought to you by, it's called Free Tuition Plus, another way Alfred State College is #1 in so many ways. Alfred State cuts your costs now while helping you launch a rewarding and good-paying career. Spend less money now, make more money later. What a deal from Alfred State College. Alfred State College, don't forget, open house coming up. And you can see it right there. The dates is October 21st and November 5th, I'm sorry. So open houses at Alfred State College. Don't forget, it's free application, no application charges through November 1st. I don't want to say free tuition through November 1st.
That'd be a deal and a half.
Yeah, it would be. I'm not responsible for my own mistakes. I'm not sending you to college.
Oh,
nice block that time. Number 15 over there, Brady O'Keefe.
Hornell will have a corner though, so see if they can do anything with it. It's funny, you mentioned a few minutes ago that it hadn't been in Livonia's side yet much, and now it's almost exclusively been in there. Another good cover-up by Woolston. Couldn't tell who got the shot off on that one.
Can't play with it.
Oh,
that's going to be dangerous.
Nice job from Oyer.
Yep. Let's take a look at that again. And I mentioned it in the JV games, and I mentioned it just about every game a couple times. You can't play around with it defensively. These teams are too quick, and there's a perfect example why you can't.
Nice save.
You're better off just kicking it out of bounds, or someone's got to talk to him. One of his defenders over there should say just kick it. Kick it left, kick it right immediately. If they see someone on the backside of them there that time like that. Whoops.
Nice move from Dennis. Got to get it out of there. And they do sort of, but still on their own end.
Got two ball boys both threw them balls on the side. It's like, I only need one. Effingham moving it up. Now he's got to pass it.
He's got speed.
Yeah, but someone's got to tell him you got two defenders.
Right,
too.
right. No,
Yeah.
Hopper now. Oh,
It's going to create a corner.
Quarter.
Kick. Yeah.
Yep.
Hopper's got to do a little fake. Fake like you're going to kick it and then carry it up a couple feet.
Yeah, it looked like he was just trying to pass it, but still, no, I agree. You got to fake it and then.
He's been coming back, been fighting some injuries, so it's good to see him back. Spencer. PJ Pico to kick.
Nicely played by Nicholas Coyle for Livonia.
It's going to go out of bounds. Bryce Hoang, I remember him and Bryce used to play. He says, let's go Dogs. Austin Mead says, let's go Hornell. Michael Neckers. I've been watching some of your broadcasts, Michael. At college. He says, let's go Bulldogs. Ooh, knocked down. Nice move.
Ulach's got it up on the right now. Fumbles with it a little bit, gets around his guy.
Pico. And there's a head.
Nice save from Moyer. Another one of those little slow ones, but if he lets that rebound at all, Francis has got an open goal.
Ashlyn Voss says, let's go Hornell.
Smart idea again from Moyer to cover that one up. Effingham goes down off of a hit by Dennis. And
good no call.
Yeah.
They both went sideways and hit each other at the same
time.
time.
No, I agree. But I was going to say quite a few of the Hornell players were calling for a whistle. But no, I agree with you.
You got to watch those misdirected heads sometimes.
Yeah.
we saw Hornell lose a game. I wouldn't say they lost. They lost not just because of that, but it's happened. Hornell gave up a goal on a game they lost this year. I think it was the Pavilion game on a misdirected head. Instead of letting it go back to the keeper, one of the Hornell players headed it, and it went into the goal. His own goal. And it wasn't something he planned on doing, obviously. Nice job by Emo.
Yeah. Oh, really nice to get around O'Keefe there.
And
nice! There it is. They said before the game that he was the leading goal scorer in Hornell soccer history, and adds another one there.
He is amazing.
Being down is something Livonia's not been too used to this year.
Yeah, it's...
In 15 games, they've allowed, let me count them here. They've allowed 8 goals in 15 games.
Amazing. And I mean, the defense is awesome. Obviously, Woolston's played awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to. We don't see those stats. We'd like to see shots on goal.
Right.
You know, if there was 500 shots on goal and that's all they gave up, I would give him all the credit.
Right.
You know that, but obviously I'm just joking because it's we talked about that before. It depends what team you look at. Usually the stats are always far apart of what they should be given and what they shouldn't be given.
Oh. No call on that one from Regan. He upended Matzik, but I think that was, again, probably a good no call.
Emo lifts it. Woolston played that perfect.
Yeah, it was just a little bit too far ahead for Evingham, but even if Woolston hadn't gotten it, I don't think it probably would have. It looked like it might have gone over the net with how high it was about to bounce, but still a nice job from Woolston.
Good job by Carnamone that time right there. Good. Not letting him by.
Definitely.
Nice job by Evingham.
Yep, not letting it get away from him.
Nick Gray in here on the far side on defense as well. Good job by Nick. And it's going to go out of bounds. Let's take a look at that goal again by Emo in regular speed. It even beat me to the goal. Usually I'm pretty good on track of that, but I missed it a little bit. It's going to go out of bounds. Today's game brought to you by Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay is a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Thanks, Apex Chiropractic. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson. Thanks, Reggie. Sold again. It's Reggie's motto. Alfie Whiteley. That's going to be sent a little too far back on defense is O'Keefe. And it's going to go all the way back. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, open an Apex checking account, a checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cash back rewards. Foreign ATM fees refunded. Do you Apex? I do. How about the Dagan Funeral Home? We'll all be there at the Dagan Funeral Home. Maybe not the Dagan Funeral Home, but I already have my plans all set for cremation. I'm going to be spread over this field. No, just kidding. I'll last 10 years, then they replace the field. Then where am I?
Yeah. Speaking of replacing the field, you mentioned they're going to replace it pretty soon, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be this year though. They talked about this upcoming spring replacing the turf, and they're going to have to wait, I think, one more year because they're replacing the tennis courts behind us and the parking lot that's to the right of us where the basketball courts are. So all that's going to be dug up, and you just can't do everything at once because you need space to. So it'll be another year of this turf.
I was going to ask you what that was that they were renovating behind, or what they were building behind, or replacing, whatever. But
it's new tennis courts.
Nice. Wayland just had new ones put in probably 5-6 years ago, maybe a little bit longer ago than that. But it was while I was in high school.
I just realized they gave Livonia the score, not Hornell. I had to switch it. So used to Livonia scoring. No.
That's funny.
You know, the thing is, I do away, and the home team is always listed to the right. And so, and that's why Hornell is a home. So anytime you're watching ESPN or any sports, there's a nice stop by where the left team, the visiting team, is to the left. So I switch it all the time, and I just did 3 away games, and I got so used to Hornell being away. So not to shock everybody that didn't know what the score was, it's actually 1-0 Hornell off Emo's score. I didn't even notice if anyone said anything on the comments.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either. I've got the stream up on my phone next to me too, and I didn't notice anything.
Effingham. Defense by Nicholas Coyle, number 14. Effingham gets it up. Pico. Oh, yeah. Let's see if they give him the corner, because it's not a corner.
No,
kick.
it's not a corner, but
Let's see.
he's trying to sell it.
He shouldn't have said anything and then just run up and put the ball down and let the official make the call then. I think once you're begging for it, you know it's not a corner.
Right.
Whiteley
inside. Oh, that's got to be.
No, Whiteley tripped over his.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
He tried to kick it from behind. That was good defense. That was real
It
good.
looked like he got upended from behind, so that was my bad, but it looked like he got taken down from behind.
No, he just tried to kick from behind and hit his leg.
Gotcha. I think you know what I was thinking.
Yeah, and I can see closer because I'm zoomed right in, so.
Yeah.
Nice shot by Charlie Roberts, but stopped by Oyer.
Yep. He had two guys streaking in on the right, so.
Today's game brought to you by Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. I'm not sure who that was intended for. I think it was just a mishit by Emo that time.
Yep.
Today's game brought to you by mysticmedia.com. Looking to build a new website and social media, blogs, etc. It's mysticmedia.com. Thanks, Jim Moore. Mystic Media. Substitutes are coming in. Get more ads in. Love it. That's the only reason how I'm here. Is the advertising. No school, no schools pay me or anything. I just make money off ads. So, Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, Brian Butler, Mike Hess, and the crew up there. And John N. Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989 for John N. Dagan. This is my 35th year of streaming, or not streaming, obviously streaming hasn't been around that long, but broadcasting, because I still do have a channel on Spectrum Cable that I put stuff on. But 35 years, and John Dagan's been with me for like 32 of them advertising. So thanks, John.
A lot of long shots from Livonia. Obviously, I know some of them are cross attempts, but still.
Thanks, Ryan Agency, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Home Auto Business Insurance from the Ryan Agencies. Thanks, guys. Carbone looks to the sideline. Eric Ross passes it to Marco Pico. Oh, gets intercepted, though. Carbone. Emo has it.
Oh, he's trying to hit. Is that one of the Pico brothers?
Yeah, PJ.
Too far ahead. But.
Yep. Good job by Gavin Woolston. We have Gavin Woolston and Davin Oyer. So Gavin and Davin in goal here today.
Part of me wants to make an Avon joke.
Avon.
Not the same thing, but
Oh,
of course, you know, if you mispronounce the name of the town, it could be seen as Avon.
Well, it's like Leroy. Some people call it Leroy, Leroy, or Leroy. But one of the news stations in Rochester interviewed, and I guess they interviewed, and people said it's either Leroy or Leroy. It doesn't really matter how you say it. Nice fight down there.
Yeah. Effingham got it originally, and then it got taken back away by Spazzano.
And when the town itself doesn't really care how you pronounce it, they said it ended up by saying one side of the track says Leroy, one side says Leroy. So let's hope I said that right. Leroy and Leroy. Still, one of my favorite trips. I always love going to Livonia because I love filming and have the beautiful sunsets you see at Livonia. And Leroy is the same. Avon, all those places are so nice to. Of course, I usually coincide with eating when I go to these places, the restaurants.
Oh,
His umpires are right. That one just went wide right.
first I thought that was in. Right idea from, I think it was Roberts.
Yep. Today's game brought to you by Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836, 24-hour-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured from Gilio's and Dr. Pat Pico. And yes, he is the father of the 3 Pico boys that start on this team. And he's also my doctor. I always say, he's a good doctor if he keeps me alive.
Nice job from Dixon to get it out of there.
And the Italian Villa. Make sure you stop and grab a toasted sub. I know they have all the Italian favorites. In 60 years, the Argentaria's been here, but they have the best toasted subs. One of these days, I'm going to take you Everett and try their toasted subs.
Good with me.
Today's game brought to you by Wyand Chiropractic Associates, Dr. John Wyand, Dr. Rich Chakowski at Wyand Chiropractic. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Thanks, guys. Again, if you're just joining us, there's the Class B standings coming into today's game. Livonia with the hold at second place. Hornell 10-3. It really doesn't matter when it comes to the standings if Hornell wins or loses this game. And I'm sure they want to win this game. So it means a lot to them, but when it comes to the standings, there's not much.
I almost wonder if Livonia can get to first over Mindhurst.
And I'm not sure how many Mindhurst has left. There's the bottom B standings. Penn Yan, Greece Odyssey, Wellsville, Waterloo. Teams that kind of fluctuate. You'll see them good next year, and then, every team does that, really. Except Livonia and Hornell. They've always seemed to have decent teams here.
Minders recently has seemed to have quite good teams, too.
Yep.
But.
And what city is Mindhurst in?
Waterloo.
I thought it was in Seneca Falls.
Is it Seneca Falls? I know it's one. I'm about to say one of the two, obviously, but I'm originally from up that way for anybody watching. But
today's don't forget tomorrow at halftime, it'll be the homecoming. There's your homecoming king and queen candidates. Jack Emo, you see there, second from the left. He's playing on the field, the one that has the goal here today. And the reason I know for sure it's Seneca Falls because I asked if there's a Seneca Falls like intermediate school or something, but I think it's called the Seneca Falls School District, but Mindhurst is the name of the school. Yeah. And there's tomorrow 7 o'clock. East Rochester comes to town. We're now 4-2, so it should be a decent game.
Now I think about it, Waterloo is just Waterloo High, so.
They're not the Waterloo Indians anymore, I don't think either. I can't remember if I think they changed their name. I could be wrong, but
I couldn't tell you what they would have changed it to. But.
Emo. Look how Emo goes right by everybody.
Him and Evingham just have so much speed. It's crazy. Oh, there's a chance.
They tried.
Did it go? It's still in.
Is it in?
Yeah, it is. It's still in. It's rolling. Now it's out.
I stopped the camera because I thought it was going over the goal.
No, it rolled along the line for a while, and then it ended up rolling out.
Today's game brought to you by Strobel Supply, 40 Shelma Industrial Park. They're a 3M dealer, a DuPont dealer, so if you need DuPont paint or any stuff from 3M, it's Strobel Supply.
I looked it up. Waterloo is now the Tigers, so.
That's right. I know that. And just mental block on me here.
Yeah.
I forgot. And I like their logo. They have a great new logo, too.
Yeah, they do. The W
Hornell,
with the
Hornell's
tiger.
played Waterloo every year in just about every sport. So I should remember that. I have their graphic. Yeah, and there's going to be a push in the back that time. That's Jack Tebow.
Yeah.
Came up from behind and pressed Davis. Oops, we'll do that add up later. Nice takeaway that time by Maxwell McInerney, but
Evo ended up getting it back, obviously.
Woolston. Crow along the far side. Tries to get up to Pico. PJ, nice steal. I think that's McInerney again, wasn't it?
It looked like it.
It's hard to tell. I'm looking at a monitor here. And oops, not sure what that was. Evingham's trying to drag that call, but I thought Evingham ran into him.
Yeah, that wasn't anything really. It's kind of funny, but just to see all the theatrics, but. Ulick passed it right to one of Hornell's defenders. I think it was Pico, or I think it was Marco Pico. Another good save from Oyer. Another one of those bouncing ones where you don't really know what it's going to do.
Had by Dennis that time.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to go out of bounds again. Twin Hickory Golf Club, 18 challenging holes overlooking Canasteel Valley here. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com for more information. To book a tee time, check out their pictures of the beautiful course they've got up there. Thanks, Liz and Dave Sherburne from Twin Hickory Golf Club. And by Valley Apparel and Designs, custom apparel and signs, 281-8777 for fundraisers, team school sports, coffee mugs, keychains. They can do it all. Valley Apparel, Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, chipping, stump grinding, dependable expert service. Call Lenny Rose at Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Emo.
Nice pass up to Whiteley, but
Yeah,
just
Whiteley
a little bit too far.
And Whiteley probably should have been coming toward the ball.
Right.
He was kind of going perpendicular with it, and
trying to wait for it to come to him.
Yeah,
but
and you can't
when
do
you got
that.
the defense
Right.
right up on you, you can't do that, just like you were just saying. Yep.
Today's game brought to you by Ed's Computers. Computer repair, network systems, printers, network systems, and cabling, anything you need from Ed's Computers. Thanks, Ed. And by Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, 382-1959. Committed to you, committed to this community. It's Erica Golnitz, and they just blew the whistle. What was going on there?
I have no idea.
Was it offsides?
I think it was.
Let's see. Yeah, they're all out there. Let's see. It looked over on this side. I couldn't tell who that was. Looked like he was offsides. It's hard, but I'm not. Just by the view there,
Right.
it did look like two of the players might have been offsides.
Nice job from Emo there to take it away.
Look at that, amazing.
He's got it going 1-on-5.
Oh, and then he lost it. It's fun to watch.
Oh, definitely. He went 1-on-5 and beat everybody.
You know, one thing I saw him, he kicked it back to his other foot.
Oh, Whiteley. Whiteley might have a chance. Oh!
What are they calling there? I heard the whistle.
It went out of bounds.
Okay.
I think it should be a corner.
No, they're calling goal.
No. Are they calling it goal?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant that they were calling it as
goal control.
Second. Yeah.
Yeah, not goal.
Yeah.
Goal. I would have.
I thought that should have been a corner at least, but.
Thanks Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service, make car buying simple. One-year driver deal at Simmons and Rockwell. Over 300 new and used vehicles on the lot up there. Another ball out of bounds on our last ad of this half. Maple City Collision. All makes and models, all years. It's Maple City Collision. Tell them John Birch sent you. 607-324-1155. Maple City Collision. Whoops.
That one will go out. Just sent a little bit too far forward for it was PJ Pico.
If you're just joining us, here's the goal to make it 1-0 Hornell. Good job by Jack Emo.
Yeah, it was a really nice shot from Emo.
As now we get the ball back in play here.
That one will go out the back, so goal control for Hornell with just over a minute left here in the first half. Nice job from him to knock that one out of bounds.
My clock's way off. Apologize, guys. It's actually 16 seconds left here.
What was it at?
I had it like 1 minute left 2 minutes when she said 1 minute. So it's going to take us to halftime. Hornell's up 1-0. We're going to take you to the halftime, the senior night. So here we go. I actually apologize with no audio on those, so we're going to have to put that online later. They're introducing the youth soccer program here. A lot of kids. And they're still coming out. Aiden O'Keefe says, hi, Lucas. Must be talking to each other here. No. That's right, Carolyn Clemens. Watching from Alaska and Arizona. And Cousins watching Jack play. There we go. Trying to get these some close-ups of these kids here. How hard they try. And there's the queen, Sandy Hillman, who her and the late husband, Ted Hillman, really got the program, the soccer programs going up again in the early 90s. The soccer program really just kind of faded away. And there might have been a year or two Hornell didn't even have soccer. And thanks for Sandy, wherever she went. Where'd Sandy go? There she is right there. Her and her late husband, Ted, got the youth program up and running again. And you can see the fruits of their labor here today as Hornell is leading this game and so it has a good program. There's some of the coaches. Yeah, without the coaches, obviously.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Need a ride? Yeah!
Driving with kids is a big responsibility.
Hop in and buckle up!
So don't sweat the small stuff.
You got paint all over our paper!
Get the big stuff right instead.
What does that mean?
Like making sure your kids are in the correct car seat and buckled up for safer travel.
That deserves a wiggly wiggly wig.
To make sure your child is in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Beep, beep. Yeah!
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
We have dedicated over 20 years to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Okay, welcome back for second half. Hornell up 1-0. Bob Peischer along with Everett Davidson here from Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth here. Hornell in the red going from right to left. Livonia in the white going from left to right. Taken away by Emo. Oh,
if he had been able to keep it up,
yeah,
he'd have had a chance. PJ Pico now on the left-hand side. Ooh. Oh, Emo almost had one.
That back kick would have been nice.
Nice job to keep that in play. Yeah, that was clearly a push off on Marco Pico. He pushed off a Fian to try to get him or try to get closer to the ball, but that one was pretty easy to see.
Out of bounds. Emo. He's only got 4 this time to take on. Should be easy pickings. We talked about that. If you're just joining us, I'm kidding because Emo went by 5 guys earlier. 4 should be easy.
It's crazy how easy he makes it look, too. It's just...
He lived next to me, right directly next to me for 1 year when he moved to Hornell while they were building a house or whatever they were doing. I live mostly in an older community, so I don't want any young punks living there and raising hell, you know. Nah, he was quiet, good kid. We shared the same driveway.
Gonna say young punks, you forget I'm 22.
Yeah, well, no, you don't live next to me.
Well, no, that's true. I'm just messing with you.
Your rock and roll music.
That's what's good, though.
I know. I'm just quoting The Hunt for Red October.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm messing with you.
When Sean Connery says that. The Americans and their rock and roll.
I've never seen it, but I
That's
forgot
movie.
that he was in it. But
I'm going to give you a list of great movies you should be watching.
Okay.
That's one of them. Far side here. It's going to go off Dixon for a corner kick.
Be James Pisano taking the corner for Livonia.
Pisano, one of the seniors. talking about like Hornell's senior night tonight. They have 11 seniors on their team. I was like, I'm glad I missed that filming that. No,
Right.
just kidding. But it's just like they. It's a lot of kids. A lot of seniors.
And the thing with Livonia, too, is they just seem to churn them out year after year after year.
Yep. There's a quick look at the standings again. Like I said, Hornell win or lose doesn't really change, will not change anything. Well, it could change the game against the Bishop Kearney, perhaps, but I guess Bishop Kearney's right on their tail, so we'll know more tomorrow when they get together and do the seeding.
There's actually a few games tomorrow night, too. I know the boys.
Oh, is there?
Wayland Boys has a game tomorrow night. So.
Yeah, so maybe it won't be till Sunday they do the seeding. We will post it on Play Sports social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Both the girls, boys sectional brackets. So look for that. Again, Hornell coming. This is their first game since Saturday's Spud Jug Championship win over Waco. Your Waco team, Everett.
My alma mater. They're pretty good this year, though.
Yeah, they are. Oh, they beat Hornell. Here. And that game was a 4-1 game. It was a close game in the first half. Then Hornell pulled away. They have the Davin Snyder night that night too in the girls' action.
Yep.
She was killed in action, Afghanistan.
Yep, back in 2011.
Yep. Nice passing. And Gennaro Pico is going to get called.
Yeah.
So direct kick there. There's the bottom part of the Class B boys standings. Penn Yan, Odyssey, Wellsville, Waterloo. So it'll be interesting to see who Hornell plays. One of those teams.
Dennis taking the kick here. Or actually, it might not be him. Ended up being Connor Feehan.
It's going to create a corner kick. Hornell had a touch on it. Head out of there. First one was Evingham, headed out of there. Then Davis. Good job. Far side. Is that Ross? It's hard to tell in the dark.
Yeah, looks like Ross. I couldn't tell who that. I couldn't. Not 100% sure, but. Evingham to Pico. He almost had. If he had just gotten it a little bit farther ahead, he'd.
I would have liked to see him lift it too, you know?
Yeah.
Not just out along the ground. That time he lifted a little bit.
Not sure if it went out or if it's going to be a call on a push. I think it'll be a push.
It's called Free Tuition Plus. Another way Alfred State College is #1 in so many ways. Alfred State cuts your costs now, will help you launch a rewarding career later. Spend less money now, make more money later. What a deal from Alfred State College. Free applications now through November 1st, and there's a goal.
It's an own goal off of Emo.
Oh, boy. So you mean Hornell, was a ricochet off Hornell?
Yep. Yeah, Emo was Emo headed it, and Oyer couldn't get to it.
Yep. So that ties things up at 1. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Thanks, Dr. McKay.
Here goes Emo right back to it now. Oh, he gets it stolen away, but it'll still be Hornell's ball for the throw-in.
Nice defense.
Definitely. Emo took a hard shot and Matzik wore it right in the chest. But Roberts coming in over there, but gets blocked by Gennaro Pico. Oh, nice save from Moyer there. Headed by Dennis, and then Moyer barely got to it as it was coming back across, but
Davis over for it.
Yep. Substitution.
Today's game brought to you by Hardhander Real Estate Services. Reggie Gambino sold again. That's Reggie Gambino, 607-382-3052 in First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Right corners of Maze and Seneca Street. Stop at one of First Heritage branches throughout the southern tier of New York. Come on, get up. Let's go. Don't ask for the call. Just get up.
Yep.
They haven't blown the whistle. They're not going to do it when you look up.
No.
Or put your hand up.
Whiteley had a little bit to talk about there. I mean, like he had.
Yeah, but if you don't hear a whistle, I'm.
No. I'm saying like that. They haven't been calling that all night.
Right.
But that's like the edge of where.
Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Cremation service is only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan and Laura Pico.
That cross just goes a little bit too far. Cross from Dennis. Whiteley steals it now.
PJ Pico on the near side. Gets it up
down,
to,
That ball went out before Emo touched it.
Back and forth here. Thanks, Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Great trust in their defense when you have basically all your defense up here around the 40-yard line for Livonia.
Oh, definitely.
Of course, we've seen they didn't give up many goals this year, so they know what they're doing.
No, there's only been 2 games where they allowed more than a single goal. They beat Dansville in Dansville 6-3 early on in the season, and then that 2-1 loss to Aquinas.
Thanks, Mystic Media. Jim Moore at Mystic Media. Log on to mysticmedia.com and check out all their services that they offer. And by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, Brian Butler, Daryl Howell, and Mike Hess and crew. I get my auto repairs done. There in Simmons and Rockwell. Nice boot. And John and Dagan, general and child practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. Of course, the Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Thanks, Jeff Ryan at the Ryan agencies. Spizzano to kick.
Oh!
Whoa!
Hit the post.
Did it? Yeah, if it did, it was very close.
Man.
Nice kick by Spizzano here on the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It just ricocheted off that post by Connor Fian. But Oyer goes down and just kind of stays down. Oh, between the legs of Davis that time, then kicked out and cleared to reset the defense. Rustic Lux, don't throw that piece of furniture away, bring it into Rustic Lux. 176 Seneca Street in Hornell. That one's lifted and going to be kicked out. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. And, of course, the Italian Villa. Don't forget $10, 2 large slices of homemade pizza with a side salad. I'll offer $10 for lunch at the Italian Villa. Gray clears it. It's the official.
Hits the referee.
Actually, the ball was hit so hard it made them blow the whistle. Clear by Evingham.
Well, I think anytime it touches the referee, it's immediately dead, right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Nicholas Sutter on the defense. We had to keep mentioning the defense. I'll do as I can here on both teams because there are obviously huge parts of both these teams.
Yeah, the forwards and somewhat the midfielders get all the credit, but in the same breath, in these gutsy, low-scoring games, it's the defense that's got to play well for you.
Nice job by Harkenreiter on the other side.
Yeah.
It's finally stolen away. First time we've called his name tonight. Nice fight by Pico. Oyer.
Nice save again.
Did Oyer start on the ground? It looked like he was right there on the ground, didn't it?
Yeah.
Already?
I think he's because Ulick faked the shot originally and then he shot it. So he went to save the first one and then Ulick kicked it right to where he was.
Carnabone lifts it. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Chikowski. 607-324-7246.
Nice steal for Mimo, and now he's got it running up the side. Inside to Hopper.
You can't. They're not completing these little passes, trying to get in between two defenders, and it's just not working.
You got to lift those up.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice pass to Evingham. Just couldn't keep it.
Wide left.
Yep, for Mimo.
You can see Jack is winded. Oh, we got a cramp.
for Effingham.
Yep. Today's game brought to you by Maple City Collision. The best auto body repair shop around is at Maple City Collision. Back. All makes and models, all years. 607-324-1155. And by Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell. Erica Golnitz, your licensed real estate salesperson for Real Incorporated, 607-324-0394. Thanks, Erica. Committed to you, committed to this community. It's Erica Golnitz. And Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street, 607-324-6424. New computers, computer repair, network systems, printers, cabling, anything you need at Ed's Computers. So, Cramp.
He's running off the field now, so that's a good thing to see at least.
Actually, I hate to say it, couldn't have come in a better time. You see Emo bent over, too. He was sucking a little bit of air, so he got a little bit of a break out of it, too.
Yeah.
I think both teams needed a breather here. So the ball is back here.
Yeah, Emo kicked it just out of the goal, or just left, or wide left, before that whistle blew. So it'll be a goal kick.
I have a question. Does Livonia have a new goalkeeper in?
I don't think so. It looks like it's still, I mean,
Wilson?
Neither one has numbers on their jersey,
Yeah.
so it's...
Anyone out there, my friends from Livonia that are watching, if you guys know if that is still Woolston. It just, for some reason, must be because I'm looking at his right side this time. Oh, what was that, a push? So it's going to be a direct kick there.
Yep.
Is that still Woolston?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for an answer from some of the watchers there from Livonia that are graduates.
Blocked out in front, but largely kept in.
Davis over.
Over to PJ Pico. Whiteley.
Nice block by Ross.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah, there's a push. Push from behind. Nobody's answering on.
Nope. Goalie is Caden
Okay,
O'Connor.
so they did switch then. Okay. So Caden O'Connor must have come in at halftime. I go, he does look different. Looks younger all of a sudden. He's only a grade younger than Woolston, but hope Woolston's all right.
I don't see him over on the sideline, but doesn't mean that he's not wearing a jacket or something.
Thanks, Greg O'Connor, for the info. Oh.
Oh.
Hornell had their chances. Good defense that time by Livonia.
Yeah, Emo had a chance.
Nice steal by Harkenrider. Oh, gets sent out of bounds, though. Substitutes coming in. So just quickly going back to the standings there, it does look like if Hornell does lose it, I wonder, Bishop Kearney is 10-4-1 behind them. could move up to the third position. I'm not positive on that, but it might not be because Hornell's seeding points are 3.9 and Bishop Kearney's are 3.1, so it may not affect them at all.
Yeah, I would think if anything, Bishop Kearney would have to worry more about Waco winning tomorrow night over Haverling.
Again, just a reminder, tomorrow night we'll be live. East Rochester Gananda comes in to face Hornell in high school football. It's also homecoming tomorrow night. East Rochester versus Hornell. It's the first time East Rochester's been here in a number of years. When I was in high school, we played East Rochester in the championship game. You know, when you're high school kids, you hate the other team, blah, blah, blah. And then I ended up rooming with the receiver from East Rochester.
That's funny.
And now we're great friends. Still talk to him. He lives down in Georgia. It's funny how college or high school rivalry, then you go to college, you're best friends.
Yeah.
With little give and go. And Whiteley is going to clear it out.
Yep.
Today's game brought to you by Strobel Supply, 40 Chalmont Industrial Park. Log on to strobelsupply.com for more information about their company.
Greg O'Connor commented and said that Caden O'Connor's a sophomore. On our roster, it says that he's a junior.
Yep.
But
And this is my 35th year, and I complain about rosters, and you know, a lot of them might put their rosters in. A lot of schools don't put their rosters in, and they're supposed to by Section 5. You're supposed to put your stuff in, and I can't find them. You get, you know, I look everywhere and have to contact the school, and then, like you said, half the stuff is not even correct.
Right.
And our own Hornell is the same way. Sometimes you got people out there without the wrong numbers on, and I know I'm kind of not totally unique in what I do, but it still would be nice to have proper rosters.
Right.
Because I feel bad for parents and grandparents out there, and I'm calling somebody else a different name. And I was in the JV game. I'm saying, here's a kid playing. You know, kept mentioning his name. Come to find out, he's not on the team anymore because another kid took his number.
Well, the nice thing about like the home teams is you know the kids, so it's
Yeah, well, this was a home team, and I didn't. You know, JV, I hardly do. I don't do that many JV games, but I like to give the JV kids some
credit.
Yeah. Today's game brought to you by Twin Hickory Golf Club. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Maple City and Canisteo Valley. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com for more information and book tee times. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, now it's...
Well, the other thing, too, you were mentioning about the rosters is I've been doing the Canisteo Greenwood football games on WCKR for the radio station, and I've had the same issue where a few kids are listed as the wrong roster. It's got the wrong name and whatnot. So I've had to go through, try to figure out who they were, and then end up finding out that I've been calling these couple of ones the wrong names. So.
And every game when that happens, I'm like, I give up. I'm not going to complain, but I can't because I care too much about making sure the right kids. You know, I love what I do. I love watching these kids play, both schools. I want to make sure each kid gets the credit, you know. And I always feel bad when I mispronounce their names. But I also say my name is always it's actually Peisch, even though my last name's Peischer, but it's spelled like Peischer.
Oh.
He's here. If he's grabbing his chest again or something, he's been grabbing that the last couple games.
Emo?
No, Effingham.
Gotcha.
I think he's fallen at it a couple times. I don't know if he separated it once and still having some issues.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like my name, too. I've got the same thing you do, Peisch, where even my first name sometimes gets mispronounced, which kind of surprises me, but the last name is almost always Davidson instead of Davison, which is not too big of a
I think
difference.
I've said it, too. I know it's Davison, but I've said Davidson.
Good.
I said nobody. Oh, we got some.
Whiteley's down.
Yeah, Whiteley. Get up, Elfie, unless you've got a broken arm. I said. Hope he's not seriously hurt, though. He's still down. Oh, he's getting up.
He's holding his face. Oh, it looks like he's...
Maybe he's bleeding?
Yeah.
The official will stop it.
Okay, there it goes out of bounds. And they should stop it now.
Yeah, because Whiteley went back down. I think probably the coaches said go back down because he might be bleeding.
PJ Pico's down, too, in the left corner.
Especially any hit to the head. And
right.
You don't want to take any chances.
PJ Pico's getting up a little bit gingerly, but looks like he's mostly fine in the corner there. He sat down after the play and immediately sat down, but obviously Whiteley's the one we're more concerned about. Not more, but... Okay.
So Whiteley going off. Hope he's all right.
Looks like Pico's got a cramp, so that's...
And, of course, I say it in jest, but I say, get up, because how many times in soccer, and that would drive me nuts. I said, you could solve a lot of those issues in European soccer, as if somebody goes down and they're, looks like a cramp from PJ.
Yep.
You know how they always fall and they rile around like they got their legs broken in European soccer. I said, you got to come out for 10 minutes. They would never do that again because... I got to come out of the game. I'm not going to, fake an injury then.
Right.
Because, we don't know if you're seriously hurt or not the way you're rolling around.
No. Neymar, I think, is the one that's, it's kind of become almost a meme at this point with him.
You see it, you don't see it, obviously you don't see it hardly at all in high school, but I have seen it.
Right.
And you see kids go down, but then they get right up and start running again. But safety first. I don't want anyone injured by any means.
No, obviously. I mean, I think it's a good thing that they do here where, unless it's like a cramp or something, if they stop play for you, then you have to
come out
for at
that's
least until the next
usually in every
substitution.
sport. In high school, basketball, everything.
Yeah.
If you get hurt on a play, you got to come out. Baseball, probably not so much, but...
No, but I like how they do that, where...
As I see a comment, Jeremiah McInerney, in a game last year. Emo did a handstand to block a free kick. I think I remember that.
I mean, I wasn't around at the time. I was up at college, but I almost feel like I remember hearing about that at some point.
Yeah, I've got to pull that out. And then Reinhard Willem says that's because Jack Emo is the best high school prospect New York will ever see. Well, I don't know. He is excellent.
I don't know if he's that good.
The best. Of course, how do you say? I've never seen all of them.
Right.
Know?
You got to assume there's at least some kids in the cities that have come out and gone professional. Where, I mean, I'm not saying Emo can't, but
I don't know, to be honest with you, if being in a city like New York City are conducive to producing great soccer players. You know what I mean? There are always a lot of great basketball players come out of inner city, but soccer, I don't know. You know, how many soccer fields are available to everybody, you know, like they are in the rural areas?
Where I went to school at St. Lawrence, they won the D3 national championship in '99, and a lot of the kids and a lot of the people off that team, because I actually wrote an article about it, because next year is the 25th anniversary, so I wrote one, just like a historical piece, whatever. And I was interviewing a lot of them, and like a ton of the kids were actually from New York City, but they were from one of the Jamaican neighborhoods. So, I mean, there is
someone's got to come up and challenge him. Let's
definitely
go. Can't let him just keep.
Oh,
wow!
Nice save from Moyer again.
That was a little too easy going by Hornell. They're kind of staying back when you've got. I think you got to almost sacrifice yourself to get up there and challenge that. Ooh. Emo, yep. Or, I'm sorry, Evingham that time. Saying sorry to Francis Austin. Wow, what a kick. And another stop.
Another save.
Oh, that was a beautiful kick.
Oh, it was. And another beautiful save from Moyer. Ooh.
Oops.
Foul called against, or something called against Livonia.
Livonia, huh. So a direct kick there.
Yep. I think Emo jumped up for it. I don't know if it was related to that or if there was a handball, but it was right around where Emo jumped up to try to get it, and then he collided with somebody else in the air. But I don't know what the issue was.
I can't imagine. Well, maybe they have a play set up.
Ooh.
A nice foul. Did you see that kick by Evingham? And then Pico came up. Marco Pico, just in case. That was a great play set up by Hornell.
No, definitely.
How many times have you seen the ball kicked and everyone's standing there? And that was a great job by Marco, just in case. Because it always, 7 times out of 10, it ricochets off the goalkeeper, and nobody's there to put it back in.
Tonight, both goalkeepers have been pretty good about controlling the ricochets. Here is Evingham. He gets that.
Yeah, because they can't call that. He held him, didn't he?
He got pushed way off of it.
Yeah, see, that's what he's calling.
Yeah. There is a pretty loud ruckus beneath us here.
Yeah, but I don't.
That was pretty clear.
Yeah, and that's why I said I don't think these fans can see. Like, I'm zoomed right in, and we're up high above. You could see them shoot. You can't put your hands out like that.
No. Well, and even then, he pushed. Even before he held on to him, he pushed. I don't know if it was Evingham or who it was. It might have been Ross. I couldn't tell. It was one of those two, but I don't know which one.
My replay didn't go back far enough, unfortunately, but you
Right.
have people at home can just click back a little bit on their remote.
So, wait, this is going to be a direct kick, not a penalty kick?
Yeah, interesting. I don't know how they call that or why.
That's not
It might,
right.
yeah, but I don't know what the rule is. Yeah, but I don't see any of the coaches arguing. So
I always thought if it's inside the goal box, it's a PK.
I wonder if it has something to do with when you're blocking or something. You know what I mean? That's a foul. That I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I always thought when anything that happens inside the goal box is a PK, though. I don't know. Oh!
Nice stop. Nice job by O'Connor. Caden.
A couple of people are saying that it's an indirect kick, but regardless.
Yeah, but why is it not a penalty?
Right,
kick?
why is
What's
it not
the
a
difference?
PK?
Yeah, if it happens in the box there.
Somebody said you can have indirect kicks inside the box, and then Nick Smith said dangerous play or illegal backwards pass.
Okay, so I figured, it, like I said, a shield or something like that's not as bad as a push or something, you know. So good job. Thank you very much for that info, because I figured it had to be more dangerous, and that really wasn't a dangerous aspect of it.
No.
Today's game brought to you by Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Keychains, bumper stickers, you name it, they can do it at Valley Apparel and Designs.
Alfie Whiteley's back out on the field, so good to see that.
Yep. Kick that time by Dennis, Keegan Dennis.
Another save from Moyer.
I want to thank everybody for joining me from around the country as well as locally and from Livonia.
I saw somebody even say that they were watching from Montreal, so.
Yep.
Three minutes left here in the second half.
Ross sends it up.
Yeah.
Emo happens to get the benefit of the ricochet off roller that time.
Sends it forward to Ross. Ross has got a chance here. Takes the shot.
Yep, it's going to set up a corner kick.
Yep. Coyle blocked it. Nicholas Coyle.
Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping Stump Grinding. Thanks, Lenny Rose at Hess's Tree. And Heads Computers, we mentioned them. Thanks, guys. Again, just a reminder while they're setting up for the corner kick, tomorrow we'll be live for football. East Rochester Gananda comes to town to take on the Hornell Red Raiders for homecoming. There's your homecoming king and queen court. You see Jack Emo second from the left there. In the darkness, PJ. You know, it's funny, the different lighting system they put in. This is...
Oh. I thought Marco was going to have that. Well, have a chance at it. Or it wasn't Marco, I guess. It was Gennaro, maybe.
It's going to be a red throw-in. Up front, Jack Thibault. Whoops. Nice defense. Yeah, thought that was kicked.
There's the 1 minute call.
Look at him. He's like
long shot from Thomas Christian, but another save from Moyer. .20 seconds left. Evingham gets it. Be a push.
Oh, it could be bring up a corner kick. Oh, nobody. Yep. No, it's going to go back to O'Connor. And the clock is running out.
There it is. It'll be overtime.
So we go to overtime. Five-minute break between overtime and the start. And there are 10-minute overtimes.
We were a little bit confused the other night. Is it now?
Well, they changed it this year. That's why.
Is it
overtime? Used to play I think the full 10 minutes. Now it's sudden death.
Yeah. So is it sudden death in in boys soccer?
I'm gonna have to find out because I have no idea now if it's the same in boys. Anybody out there know? Let us know. That we're not on the notification list for Section 5 when they changed the rules, or New York State. So we'll be back.
The Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on two beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Need a ride? Yeah!
Driving with kids is a big responsibility.
Hop in and buckle up!
So don't sweat the small stuff.
You got paint all over our paper!
Get the big stuff right instead.
What does that mean?
Like making sure your kids are in the correct car seat and buckled up for safer travel.
That deserves a wiggly wiggly wig.
To make sure your child is in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
We have dedicated over 20 years to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Okay, welcome back for overtime. Bob Peischer along with Everett Davison. 1-1. Feels like sectional time, doesn't it? Hornell in the red going from left to right. Livonia in the white going from right to left.
So this is sudden death. Thank you to
Yes. Now apparently it's
Nick
not.
Smith.
It's always been sudden death too. I went next door, and girls just went back to sudden death this year. And I think you and I both had that conversation. Whoever made it to 10 minutes, I could never figure out why that was a good idea in girls soccer.
Right.
Emo on the far side. Nobody there. Davis has to go back and chase it down. Colin Ulock, number 22, is with him.
That one will go out off of PJ Pico. Got a substitution for Livonia. Out goes Jack Tebow.
For those that haven't been watching, there's the standings for Class B. Mindhurst stands atop there. Livonia's win could help them. I'm not sure if they can overtake Mindhurst or not. I'm not sure when it comes to the seeding points and stuff. So we'll know on Sunday or Saturday. I'm not sure what day they come out with.
Yeah, I
But
know.
we will post it if you go to Peisch Sports on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We'll be posting the Class B sectional bracket.
So tomorrow night is the last day, so it'll either be Saturday or Sunday. But there is quite a few games tomorrow night. Bishop Kearney plays against Rochester Prep.
Whiteley fed himself a little too much. I know how that feels. I went to Applebee's last night for my good friend Rich Scavel's birthday. And they were giving away $100 for people. Everyone that entered the stadium tonight, they didn't give $100, but they had a drawing, And Ann Scavell's name was drawn, but she had 5 minutes to go pick it up, and apparently she's not here anymore. So she missed out on the $100 giveaway.
Throw in coming from Demaine Dixon. Emo. Oh. Emo had a chance there.
Austin Francis sends it up, goes out of bounds. Who's going to throw that in? It's going to be number 14, a
Nicholas Coyle.
Keegan Dennis. Number 6 over there, and then it was number 4, Roller, Christian Roller.
Got a player back there tying their shoe.
Pico.
Yep. One of the Picos.
Hoyer drop kicks the ball. Head toward the ground that time by Roller. Christian Roller. One of the seniors for Livonia. Brady O'Keefe, number 15 on the far side. Sends it.
Ooh.
Has a chance.
Good look.
Good job by Pico. That's Gennaro Pico on the defense.
Somebody's saying that it's not Ryan or Christian Roller and that it's Ryan Matzik, but like we were saying with the rosters before, Roller is listed as 4 and Matzik is listed as 16.
Okay.
So
I should put a disclaimer: we're not responsible for what schools give us. Sorry, both of you guys, for misidentifying you. Don't forget to give us a like. You're watching on YouTube. A like helps us a lot. Tells me that you like me. Uh-oh.
Emo got tripped up, but that ball did stay in.
Yeah, it did. I didn't.
Oh. Yeah, that's got to be a whistle on Whiteley.
Whoops. Actually continue playing. I'm going to show the replay. But they picked it right up and kicked it.
About just over 3 minutes left here in the first overtime.
Over to Red Apple. Let's see what gas prices are. Oh, you can almost read it. A few more weeks and all the leaves will be gone. You'll be able to read the gas prices.
I know up in North Hornell it was $3.89. In Wayland it was $3.49 earlier.
Well, from now on I want you to pick me up 5 gallons of gas before you come to town. Save myself a couple bucks.
That one just went out.
Nice hustle by Davis to get back, but couldn't stop him.
Cross in, that's a bit dangerous.
Yep.
Couldn't do anything with it, though. Spizzano's the one. Oh, no, it's Francis. Francis coming in. Oh.
Wow.
That's the second one that's gone off the goalpost tonight.
Nice split between two defenders that time, too.
There's the 1 minute call. Ross over on the far side.
Effingham has it. That was Marco Pico, but goes back to Livonia's way. It's going to go out of bounds off Hornell.
35 seconds left.
Nice move.
Really nice. That cross is dangerous. Francis heads it back in.
Oh. And he knows it, too. It's one of those ones.
Yeah. Fian should have had that.
So that's another. They go to the second overtime. Another 5 minutes on the.
It's actually only going to be 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes. Good. We'll stay right here with you and entertain you as best we can. So what's the temperature? Let's see.
I'll see if I can.
It says 49 degrees.
Mine says 47.
No, it went down to 48 as I was looking at it.
It said 47. I looked at it again, and it said 49. So
tomorrow, 59 degrees for football Friday. Waco and Dansville have combined. They're a class higher than Hornell.
Yep, they're Class B now, DWC.
Are you sure it's DWC?
Yes, that's what they call it. They call it DWC.
Did you hear the controversy, but Hornell played Letchworth, Perry, Warsaw, and some of the stuff they sent me was LWP because in soccer they're Letchworth, Warsaw,
right?
Letsaw. So I kept calling them LWP, and everybody go, "Who's LPW?" People from Perry or whatever, and I'm like, "Hey, this is what they sent me. That's backwards." And then Section 5 has it a different way, and if you go on Max Preps, it's a different way. So I said, don't. And then then one of the ladies goes, look on the uniform, and sure enough, it was Letchworth, Perry, Warsaw. But I'm saying, why does the school send me something different than everybody else?
That's not on you.
Well, all these schools are combining. Just down the road here with Canisteel, and they combined obviously with Greenwood several years ago. And in girls soccer, they're with Jasper Troopsburg. So now it's Greenwood, Canisteel, Jasper Troopsburg.
Yeah, tomorrow night, DWC plays Honeywell Falls Lima. Or actually, no, that's on Saturday morning or Saturday evening. Plays HFL. Then, I forgot. You're doing the game tomorrow night for Hornell ER Gananda. I was going to ask who they were playing, but I forgot.
I've been here saying it like 10 times today. You're not even listening to me. When I talk, one of us has to listen. Because I'm very forgetful.
Well, don't trust me to listen either, because chances are I won't remember. A couple of games have already finished. Avon Haverling was a 2-2 game. Wellsville beat Andover, Whitesville, Jasper Truesburg 4-0. Just looking for Class B schools. Paul-Mac beat Penn Yan 1-0. And Northwest Wolcott beat Williamson 1-0. And that's it.
Ooh, and Emo's going to get
Class
tripped.
Bs.
See if we can see that. Just going to bring up a direct.
Yep.
Yeah, he just kind of went in there. Nothing malicious, just from behind there. Caden O'Connor doing a good job in goal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested to see why Woolston came out. Unless they, I don't remember O'Connor coming in the game Hornell played at Livonia this year, so I'm not sure why that they made the goalie change. Far side's Ulock. It's Austin Francis, number 9. He's being held.
Yeah, that probably should have been called.
Yeah, officials know. It's hard to tell who was holding who, though.
Right.
You know,
Well,
it was
yeah.
so quick it happened. But no call. Centered. Kicked out of there by Demaine Dixon.
You were mentioning O'Connor and Woolston getting swapped out for each other. Somebody on there said that they've been splitting time all season.
Oh, they have? Okay.
So.
And it could be that I didn't even notice it because I did stream the game from Livonia, and it's something I might not even have noticed. You see Whiteley in the right there, and for Hornell, he was Hornell's goalkeeper for like 5 games this year when Oyer got hurt, and he did a really, really good job for Hornell. And Whiteley probably will be goalie next year. My guess is when Oyer graduates here. I think it was, a minute and 30 seconds into the girls' game, the other overtime, that Hornell won. Selena Maldonado had the winning goal. I thought we were stuck here for 2 10-minute overtimes, but it was a sudden death, and it happened right in the beginning.
Yeah, it was not very long into it. I think it was Parker Graham.
Yeah, with the pass.
That was
a great
nice pass.
It was a great play. And Maldonado lifted it perfectly as the goalkeeper came in to defend.
Yeah, just a nice little chip shot. And
Yep.
There was nothing the keeper could have done about it.
McInerney.
Yep.
Andy Davis sends it out.
Davis sends it way forward, but Livonia still keeps it in.
Oh, and it creates a corner kick. Dixon tried to kick it out of there. I think he should have probably let it go to his chest.
Yeah.
You know, and settle it.
Corner's already coming in. Oh, that hit the field goal post, so it'll get blown dead.
Some subs come in.
There'll be a throw in here for Livonia, James Pisano.
Effingham boots it.
Yep. And that goes way deep. Nicholas Stetter going after it.
I think someone from Hornell should stay down here a little bit. You know what I mean? For offensive, just in case something gets free, because now everyone's just packed in.
Right, no, I agree. When Effingham booted it there should have been somebody at least trying to put pressure on Stetter.
Yeah, everyone was down within the 20-yard line.
Ross currently applying pressure after we say that, but still.
You got to be winded, you know?
Right.
I'm tired, and I'm just standing still here. Jeez.
Just under 2:30 left now.
So far this game, we've been on the air for 3 hours and 50 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice save from Moyer again.
Well, that must be include the JVs.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. That's odd. I don't know how this machine works, I guess, when it comes to that. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, because it's...
I
would think it'd be about 2 hours, because the game started at around 7.
Yeah, that could be the JVs doing that. I think about it. But the problem is I stopped going live on the JVs. Yeah, there's a push.
Yeah. Keegan Dennis gets called for the push on Wyatt Effingham.
Nice boot.
Yep.
Hornell's got to get down there. And it's going to go out.
It gets kicked out. It was Demaine Dixon who kicked that one out.
You're supposed to stop the clock, or no? I don't. Substituting.
I guess not.
1 minute.
There's the 1 minute left. Call.
Oops, my camera.
$30 left here. There's the throw in. Livonia trying to get something quick here before the end.
And there's a hold.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to call it.
It's a yellow card.
Is it?
Yeah. Can't tell who it is, but whoever it was. I think it is Effingham. Yeah, it's Effingham.
So on my clock, we'll have to put back to 22 seconds.
It might have actually been a red.
I didn't see anything malicious.
No, Effingham walked right off the field, though.
Well, yeah, but you come off with yellow anyways.
1, 2, 3. There's only 10 players out there.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, nope, Alfie Whiteley's coming in.
Yeah, I was going to say. I don't know.
Nice job from Oyer. Hornell's got a chance to get something here.
Clock's against him here, though.
Yeah, 10 seconds. He'll take a shot.
Yeah, and that's just, he's going to hold it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he doesn't. He goes, and there's your
there
final.
It is.
So what a great game. It would have been greater if someone had scored.
Right, but no, still a well-played game from both teams.
And hats off to the goalkeepers.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, wow, both Woolston and Caden O'Connor for Livonia, and for Hornell, Devin Oyer. Just great play, guys. And the teams, too. I'm not obviously putting them. They just awesome. Defense, offense, every way around. These guys played their hearts out. So Hornell and Livonia end up in a 1-1 tie. And now sectional play.
Right.
For both teams.
So
I want to thank everybody for joining us. People comment. I don't see anything. This is interesting yellow card for a normal foul, one person says, and I don't know. That's tough. It just didn't look like much of a tag or pull, you know what I mean? Just kind of yanked at his uniform.
Yeah, I didn't think that was worth a yellow.
I didn't either, but
be interesting to see who Hornell plays. I think they could either play Wellsville, Waterloo, or North Rose Wolcott in the first round.
That's
my
not,
family's from Wolcott, and that's how they pronounce it.
Oh, Wolcott,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no updated. There's still Livonia. Now they're both got one tie, so 14-1-1. Hornell's 10-3-1. And if Hornell will stay in third place, let's guess they do. Would they play? No, I guess the top teams get a bye. So I'm not sure if the top 4 teams get a bye or how that works.
Actually, that would make sense and have 5 play 12. Well,
I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
Because they change. Different teams come in and out every year. I'm not sure how this is going to work. But don't forget, tomorrow is homecoming. There's your homecoming king and queen candidates. Morgan Evingham, Jack Emo, Cadence Golnitz, Evan Clare, Stella Argenteri, and Xavier Patrick for tomorrow's game, Hornell versus East Rochester Gananda, live right here on Peisch Sports. We will see you tomorrow night, everybody. Thanks, Everett, for joining us again for this another great game between Hornell and Livonia. And we will see you tomorrow night.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ryan Agencies, your locally invested independent insurance agency. The Ryan Agency supports local students and athletes. They appreciate dedication, teamwork, and hometown pride. That's why they give back, sponsoring many youth academic and sports activities. The Ryan Agencies, your hometown supporter and source for all things insurance.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance,